Going to jail.
Oh, okay.
So what was he doing?
So when I pulled in, it was right at the entrance down there, and he was just like balled up in a ball, like he was sleeping, like I kind of... Hold on just a second, Jordan. I kind of thought he was like homeless, and I was kind of scared to say anything. And then I pulled back up to him because I thought, crap, maybe this is a medical emergency. But then I was just like, no, we'll just call somebody. Because I'm here by myself. So
No, I don't blame you. Can you get your name?
yeah, Christy, Christy, E-file. And then once I pulled back, E-file, E-F-A-W. Once I pulled back up to him, he started getting up. So then I parked and just stayed in my car with the doors locked.
126.
And then him and his dog walked off.
126.
But they kept looking back at the building.
6 CDC, 1295 male, beginning mileage.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning. What's a good phone number?
2-4.
And they may ask for your date of birth. Okay.
And I'm the head of school, if they need to know that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
You too.
So that was it. What you just watched is the evidence that Jesup, Georgia Police Department is using to justify the arrest of Derek Massey. Well, this and the 911 call that disappeared so conveniently. Here's the letter from the city explaining that no 911 call exists for this incident. And what you're about to see is the arrest that they're using this evidence to justify.
What's your name? I mean, you're gonna hinder my investigation. You're gonna hinder my investigation. So, I mean, we could do this easy, or we could do it hard, and I really don't want to do it hard.
There is nothing. There's
But
no crime
okay,
being committed.
but
Right?
here's my thing. You're in somebody's driveway.
But
You're asleep in somebody's driveway with your dog.
is that a crime?
You're on somebody's property. You're trespassing. See what I'm saying?
Not anymore, though.
I mean, we can, dude. I'm telling you, we can make this easy. We can make it hard. I mean, he's good. He doesn't want to give me his name.
Oh. I know this name. Why not? Do I have to?
Legally, yes.
Huh?
Legally, yes.
Legally, yes.
Sarge.
Because we got a call about you being in somebody's yard, and we're in the middle of an investigation. So by Georgia law, yes.
Investigation about what?
About trespassing possible.
Trespass.
So here's the thing.
Possibly.
Do
But
it.
I'm not there anymore.
Okay.
But we still got a call about you.
You're not going to give us your name?
I don't have to.
Okay.
County. 1095, 1 male.
2-4, 1095.
What am I being arrested for?
Obstruction.
Okay, so now that we have more context, let's go back and do a little bit of analysis on the interview between Officer Lane and Miss Efall.
Going to jail.
Oh, okay.
So let's start right here. The first words Officer Lane said on this video is going to jail. Who starts a conversation that way? Miss Efall says, oh, okay. But Lane started the conversation with going to jail. It makes you wonder where the rest of this footage is. Where's the other part of the conversation that they had leading up to going to jail? Then Lane asked what would become the only question of any substance that he asked Miss Efall this entire time.
What was he doing?
So when I pulled in, it was right at the entrance down there, and he was just like balled up in a ball, like he was sleeping, like I kind of... Hold on just a second, Jordan. I kind of thought he was like homeless, and I was kind of scared to say anything. And then I pulled back up to him because I thought, crap, maybe this is a medical emergency.
So she said the first thing that she thought was that he may have been homeless. The second thing she thought was this may have been a medical emergency, so she decided to dial 911. This was, in effect, a welfare check. She wanted someone to check on the man that she saw laying in the entrance to the driveway at their church. This would probably have been an optimal time for a follow-up question or two from Officer Lane.
But then I was just like, no, we'll just call somebody. Because I was here by myself. So,
No, I don't blame you. Can you come in?
yeah, Christy, Christy, E-file. And then once I pulled back, E-file, E-F-A-W.
Okay.
Once I pulled back up to him, he started getting up. So then I parked and just stayed in my car with the doors locked.
126 Mike.
And then him and his dog walked off.
126.
But they kept looking back at the
Line
building.
76 CDC 1290.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, what we have so far is a man laying down, a concerned citizen who checked on him, and then the man got up and with his dog walked away from their property.
5 mil, beginning mileage.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning. What's a good phone number?
24.
And they may ask for your date of birth.
Now I want to pause for just a moment here because this is something people really need to think about. The officer asks for her phone number and she gives it. Then he says they may ask for your date of birth. Not that it's required, not that it's needed right now, just that they may ask. I'm not saying she did anything wrong, and I'm not giving legal advice. I'm just pointing out how easily people give up very personal information during police interactions, even when the officer isn't sure it's needed. Once that information is spoken on body-worn camera, it's no longer just between you and the officer.
And I'm the head of school, if they need to know that.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
You too.
So let's take a step back and look at what actually happened here. Officer Lane asked exactly one question of substance. After hearing the answer, that Derek appeared to be lying down, that EFAW thought it might be a medical emergency, that she called 911 out of concern, that Derek and his dog were already walking away, there were no follow-up questions aimed at determining whether a crime occurred or not. He didn't ask how long Derek was there. Did Derek say anything? Did he threaten anyone? Did he refuse to leave? Did he return after walking away? Did you feel unsafe at any point? None of those questions are asked. And this is where context matters, because the body-worn camera footage is the same footage the city of Jesup repeatedly said in writing did not exist. This is the footage that was later produced only after charging more than $190 for it. When we're evaluating this video, we're not just evaluating what's in it. We're evaluating the fact that it was denied, withheld, and only released after payment. You may be interested to know that the officer featured in this video, Officer Rayleigh Lane, is the Jesup, Georgia Police Department Officer of the Year. The first two videos will be linked in the description. If you've made it this far, please consider subscribing. And as always, Sic Semper Tyrannis, and good night, Doc Thompson, wherever you are.